To be read. To be read? To be read. Hey folks, it's Abby, and today I thought I would do a little bit of wordplay. So I did this on my book blog, which as always is linked down below, but I thought it would be fun to play with the differences between to be read, R-E-A-D, and to be read, R-E-D. So these are all of the R-E-D read books on my TBR, my to be read shelf. I'm already getting confused. So I'm just going to dive straight into these. These are books that all have red covers. I'm going to start off with the non-fantasy books. So first up we have Cilka's Journey by Heather Morris. This is the not quite sequel, I guess the companion book to The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which I read as an arc from NetGalley and sobbed. And that's why I haven't picked this up. That is why I haven't picked up Cilka's Journey, because I know it's going to break me. And I'm not quite ready to be broken yet, just quite yet. Then we have The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco. So this is a translated work from an Italian author, which is set in the 1300s and is kind of like a Christie style mystery, but Italian and historical. The only reason I haven't picked this one up yet is because it's big. Leave me alone. And then jumping straight into the SFF shelves, science fiction and fantasy shelves. This is mainly fantasy. I think it might all be fantasy. So starting off with the young adult middle grade section of my shelves. The first one is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. This is the first book in the Chaos Walking series. I've been tempted to unhaul this a couple of times, but I know that Olivia from Olivia's Catastrophe adores this. So I think I'm going to give it a go. I'm hoping that I'll enjoy it. It's kind of a little bit mixed. No, there's just one page of mixed media. There's one big page of mixed media. But yeah, so it's a middle grade YA. I think it's a young YA rather than anything else. So fingers crossed I'll enjoy. And then we have This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. This is one that I tried to read, and trying to read it put me in a slump. So I just DNF'd it for now, and it's back on the shelves. Not a lot of red, but I think red's pretty prominent, and there's another cover, which is all red for this one, so totally counts. Leave me alone. I didn't say what these were about. I always do this. This one is a world where everyone can hear everyone's thoughts, and then someone stumbles upon like a quiet zone. And this one is following a human who acts like a monster, and a monster who acts like a human in this kind of weird society. Sticking with the Schwab books, just for one more there, we have A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab, and this is the second book in the Darker Shades of Magic trilogy. I read the first book, and I still don't know how I feel about it, so I have the next two. They were gifted to me when she was unhauling them by Eleanor. I'll leave her linked below, and I hope I like them. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But yes, this is basically, there are 4 Londons, well 4 worlds, 4 Londons, red, white, black and grey. The black one's cut off, the white one is evil, the grey one is like our world with no magic, and the red one's all magical, and we follow a man who can go between them all, and the woman he meets along the way. Ta-da! Then we have Vox by Christina Dalcher, and this is a dystopian book where women have a limited number of words every day. 100 words each day. Any more and 1,000 volts of electricity will course through her veins. So you can see why I picked this one up. Then for a nice stupid one, we have The Big Over Easy by Jesper Ford. So I adore the Thursday Next series, with the first book being The Air Affair, where we follow Thursday as she goes into different books and solves crimes, and it's like a Christie style mystery, but inside fiction with fantastical elements and like changing history, and it's set in the 80s, it's very good. The reason I mention that is because The Big Over Easy is part of a companion series. I think it's called The Nursery Rhymes or something. So this is within the books within the world, but it's specifically within the kids' books, in like the kids' books of nursery rhymes. So this should be absolutely ridiculous and a lot of fun. And then the last red book on my shelf is a much deeper tone of red, and that is Sepulcher by Kate Mosse. So this is the second book in the Languedoc trilogy, and these are more companion books rather than direct series as far as I've learnt. I finished the first book, Labyrinth, and I really did enjoy that. That book is set in the 1200s and 2005, and it follows 2 linked individuals, and it is a historical fantasy. Obviously also set in the main day, but a historical fantasy with kind of a secret society, and it discusses religion, and it's set in the south of France. This one, Sepulcher, is between the late 1800s and 2007. I think it's also, yes, it's also in the south of France, also looking at like historical structures within society and within the physical world, and this one I think plays with tarot cards, so this should be interesting. And these are my to be read books. This one's a stupid one, I just thought it would be fun. The red lipstick, the red top, the red books, I just thought it would be fun. So let me know if you've read any of these and if I need to push any of them further up my TBR and read them faster, and let me know your favourite book with a red cover down below. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button and click subscribe if you'd like to see some more from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!